badness. Pussy. One daddy badness. One daddy. Pussy. One daddy. Come like a Andrew berry. Another daddy a berry. Andrew. One daddy badness. No pussy cat. One daddy badness. One daddy badness. Never done. Come like a Andrew berry.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what Gwan. A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, in the morning, yeah. We are going to dissect the Tickman funeral proceedings. But before we get into the meat of the matter, we're going to hear from the Assistant Commissioner of Police that's in charge of the Era 5 police divisions. So we're going to hear from Christopher Phillips, the commanding officer for Era 5, as he weighs in on the whole happenings of the burial of Othniel Loban, aka Tickman. The one time, one other than. Yeah, man. So members of the security forces established a high presence on Sunday at the funeral service of the reputed gang leader for the one other gang. We are talking about Tickman. So Tickman, for those who have forgotten, was fatally taken out during a police operation along Mandela Highway in January of this year. So his supporters, we are talking about the criminal elements, them and the Krasmites, them was out in all their glory. Yeah man, them out for the service. But the police, led by the Assistant Commissioner, kept control for the most part of the proceedings. The police have been on high alert since the fatal knockings and clappings of Tickman following a threat of retaliation. Several of his associates, his criminal counterparts, have been taken out in reported confrontation with the security forces in recent times. So Assistant Commissioner of Police Christopher Phillips stated that the security forces are prepared to deal with any threat from members of the Wanada criminal network. The police high command has vowed to dismantle the Spanish Town base gang. So now we're going to hear from the man himself, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Christopher Phillips. Now listen.
Things went well today, and as you are aware, we weren't taking any chances given the threats that were issued before. But for today, things went well with support from the JDF, Specialized Operations, other units across the JCF, the entire Era 5 divisions. We were able to manage things today. We had heightened presence right across the entire St. Catherine and, monitoring some key areas to ensure that law and order is maintained right throughout. And things went well. I really want to commend the police officers, members of the JDF, for the kind of professionalism, the kind of restraint and patience that they have demonstrated. The JCF is primarily focused on the preservation of the peace, and we seek out all the opportunities to ensure that we have that. We have been doing some work and dialogue with members of the community. we're making progress.
So I'm going to show you some highlights and all my peeps of the funeral itself. The few little snippets and the clips that I could have managed to get without being detected, because me and my friend my view, they are the funeral and I watch and I see everything where I go on. Because we even hear a whole heap of the Krasmites them a point fingers in the crowd. And some of the police them threw them under them mask and some of the soldier them. And I say, hey, I must the boy my view that over there say, watch him. And I must the boy on the spot that over there say, watch him. I would just stand up and we just laugh to myself and me and say, yo, my view, watch the idiot them. But boy, me I tell you officers, me definitely have to come in 100%, because trust me, if patience and tolerance was ever a person, I fool no face, I feel the right side of that the word, man. Because fool no deal with them all junk here, my peeps. Trust me. Police, respect. Yeah, man. Me see it yesterday. The level of professionalism that I've never really seen in most cases. But this just goes to show Jamaicans that how many of us out there support criminality and criminal elements. Look upon the crowd of people who turn out in support of this notorious old dirty Corna boy. But anyway, let me give you the few little clips them when we get, and then we're going to talk about everything. Now watch.
That a bit fuck from this up. And do a thing man that say man, the next one here and go do it. So you feel like you did something.
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. If you let him go, you're going to none of that crowd don't suffer. We're not going to suffer. No, sir. The kids them father. The kids them father. The kids them father. The kids them father. Yeah, the kids them father. Come back, my kids them.
Keep on living. Don't you cry. Everything will pass.
One daddy badness. One daddy. One daddy badness. One daddy badness. Remember the general. Remember the general. One baby. One baby. One daddy badness. Stop to the mother. One daddy badness. Just it. One daddy badness. One daddy. Just it. One daddy. Come like a Andrew Berry. Another daddy a berry. Andrew. One daddy badness. No pussy cat. One daddy badness. One daddy badness. Left right down. Come like a Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry.
So at a part right there, we definitely need to talk about my peeps. They coming like a Andrew Berry and not Daddy a Berry. Now, we need to step away from this state funeral type of settings being given unto them criminal low life, yeah. Them all shitty batty boy, yeah, when time them dead and gone. We are treat them like royalty. Whilst I do understand what the police intention was, because their heavy security presence would definitely be a deterrent to those who wish to do otherwise. So I get it. I do understand that the police have to work within whatsoever capacity that they can at the given time to arrive at a certain desired achievement. So we get it. But what the government needs to do is to step in when it comes on to these high-level, top-tier criminal elements. Once they are eliminated by the security forces, what the government should do is take charge of that body. Make sure that the body is church at a church that is designated by the government, controlled by the security forces, with limited persons in attendance, only close family and friends, with a certain limitation on the amount of persons in attendance. And as soon as the pastor say amen and them take them last look, the government take charge of the body. Is either them go bury it and forget about it, or them cremate it and give the ashes to the bereaved family members. That is how these criminal elements are to be treated, and stop with wasting much needed resources that could have been plugged into other areas to continue to bring the downward trend of crime and violence in our great nation. To how me say the bag of waste people them, the dirty Corna boy them, and the old Krasmite them a behave yesterday. It coming like is a orgasm them a have when time them see their so-called leader being treated like royalty. The fact that the old dirty Corna boy there, where I make the speech about I must Andrew a bury a car, one daddy badness a bury, that just shows you how they view it. Them a treat him like royalty. But as I say, me give the kudos to the police for work with whatsoever resources that was given unto them to prevent any fatalities or anything out of the norm. We give them kudos for that. But them can't do nothing more than what the government allows them to do. But the government, as I stated, need to step in and start taking charge of the bodies of these criminal elements and show them that, hey, them dirty Corna boy and on a body, and just bury them quick and fast. No phones, no recording, no nothing. No give me nothing at all for report pan. Me no want it. What I want to see is the government taking charge when a police personnel take out them dirty Corna boy and slap them away, take them out of the land of the living and surely send them to the land of the dead. Take charge of the body and bury it quick and fast without all this hullabaloo, this big excitement, this orgasmic moment for them Krasmites here. Boy, may I tell you my peeps, it need to stop. Yeah, man. So again, kudos to the hierarchy of the security forces who handled that situation perfectly well yesterday. Assistant Commissioner of Police Christopher Phillips, kudos. SSP Hopton Nicholson, kudos. Deputy Superintendent of Police, Toms, and all the other members of the security forces. You don't know, bless up yourself, Clarksman and Theme Team, and everybody in attendance, and also to the JDF personnel who were also there that helped to make that situation exactly what it was yesterday. But notwithstanding, the criminal elements them live up to what them say them are gonna do, one way or the other. So what they did, they waited until the wee hours of the morning when time the police them withdraw from off of the road for the most part. The heavy police military presence was not there anymore in the wee hours. And the boy then clot the rifle them left, right and center. My peeps, here ya.
Yeah. That number block. Yeah. Watch out.
So before I conclude, my peeps, I just want to highlight them Krasmites here. Me telling them, my peeps. You see, if being a whole fart was ever a person, them here, Krasmite up on your screen, would definitely be the face of it. And you see all the one that wear mouth open like a yabba. Boy, me I tell you. To the squad of them, on the tolerance level, was on paramount yesterday. Boy, me I tell you though. On the wall it still. So kudos to the squad of them were all out like a real G, so to speak. So my peeps, I want to drop some comments in the comment section as it relates to what I stated earlier in the government's handling of funerals. As it relates to when these top tier, all dirty kind of boys taken out by members of the security forces. If the government should take full control, finances and all, in relation to the burials of these criminal elements, deal with it really swift, quick, without all this excitement and all these resources being used to give these criminal elements a state-like send-off. Boy, may I tell you, it's rough. But anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.